Hey guys. There's been so much blood. No! Okay. These things happen. When you have self-love, you don't need others to validate you because you already have that, and that's ultimately all you need. Oh man, oh, he's gone. I want my almond croissant. Just doesn't work out. And when you think about it like that, it's not that deep. I probably should find another place to set up my camera other than this spot, because this is where we started the last video. But I really like this space and I really like this angle, so we're gonna stick with it. Just finished a run there. I did 14 kilometers. Pretty good. I'm really glad that I feel like my body's finally getting back into the groove of running again. I mean, it's been 5 weeks of continuous 70 to 90 kilometer weeks, and so far no complaints from my hips or from my sacrum or from my femoral necks or anything that used to be the issue before. So I feel like just taking 2 months to gradually build has really been helpful. Because before I would have just done a week of like walk run and then gone straight into like 15 kilometer continuous runs, which probably wasn't the best thing. But this was not the run fit. The hoodie is something I've just put on. The shorts were, what do we think? They're actually from Shein. They're really nice. I love the color and they're quite flowy, especially because it's quite humid today. Anyway, I digress. I'm going to show you guys a recipe that I have been making. The original bar name was called the Recover Bar, but I sort of just rebranded it now to just the bar that I eat. And because I am putting a huge emphasis on my nutrition and what I'm putting into my body, I like to have whole foods, because whenever I do buy the store-bought stuff, I either really crave like sugary things or my stomach gets a bit upset, whereas this way I can make them, it's more cost effective and I know what's going into my body. So I thought I'd show you guys, and you can follow along and you can make them yourself if you want. They're not just for people who run, they can be for anyone, because I mean, I love a good flapjack, but they're not a flapjack. I'll show you. Yeah, we're also filming this for TikTok, hence that. If that disturbs you, you can just follow my TikTok. This is how I get the the overhead shots. It could be a lot better, like I would prefer if it was down here so you wouldn't see this, but I don't really care, and I think they're gonna be more focused on the recipe than they will on the sun. Anyway, put my camera in 0.5, 0.7, and I get this like little overhead shot. I just love that whenever you can see the overhead. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna get some soft prunes or dates, and I'm gonna measure out, I'm gonna make about 5, and you're gonna measure out about 50 grams. I actually love this little doofer here. It's from Ninja, and it's like a little mini blender, because I think we all know my history with blenders, and it just doesn't work out. That's it all blended. It doesn't look nice, but it just works. Just roll with it. And then for the dry ingredients, it's 50 grams of oats and 50 grams of protein powder. We've now blended the prunes, oats and protein powder together. We're gonna add them back into our bowl and add the wet ingredients. For this, I'm gonna use some almond butter and some MyProtein 0-calorie syrup, but you can totally just use honey, peanut butter, agave syrup, cashew butter, anything. We're gonna do about a tablespoon of your butter, and I'd say about a tablespoon of this too. And then you're gonna mix. Now your mix should look something like that. So it's kind of a bit sticky, but that's because... Guys, are you okay? I just broke yous. Are yous okay? Oh no, I just broke yous. Are yous okay? I don't know what this is. Good thing I didn't have my ND filter on. Do you still screw? Oh dear. Oh wait, hold on. No, we're broke. Shite. Freaking expensive lens as well. Damn it, I'm gonna have to buy a new one. Okay. These things happen. Oh wait, it's okay. So what's the relevance of this? Should I buy a new lens, guys? God, I don't like how that feels. Sorry guys, excuse me here. I'm just working out whether I should purchase a new one of these because I broke you. I was gonna show you the mix. This is what it should look like. Woo! I don't know if it focused. Anyway, We're gonna put it in a mold now. So who's ringing me? Oh no, we're gonna put it in a mold now. When I say molds, these are the molds I mean. I literally got them off Amazon, but you can literally just line a square tin with baking paper and press it in, and then when they've been frozen and solid a wee bit, you can cut them. I just get a little handful and just press it into the molds. So I usually put these in the freezer for like literally an hour. And that's that. It's now later. They're great. Just in case you didn't know. They're actually elite. I know they don't look like nice, but they're great. Guys, will you, oh hi. Hi, I'm down here. Guys, you let me know if we're too bright. I broke my camera yesterday, so the ND filter doesn't actually fit on it. I like this room. I feel like it really works for me. It's kind of like cute. We got a headband on. We've got a bit of shape to our face. Well guys, I'm coming at you live. Probably about 5 days. For you it's probably been a bit shorter, but for me it's been a long time of breakdown, rotting, coming back to life. Basically the last couple of days I just haven't really been doing anything, and that really like makes me quite anxious. Not even anxious, it just makes me feel like I'm not being productive, because I guess I want to be doing things all the time, but I don't want to be doing things as fillers to fill time. I want to be doing things that I'm enjoying and that fulfill me, and I've spoken about this before. I really love videoing and editing, but the only thing is I sort of feel like my life isn't interesting, you know, I'm not going on holiday, I'm not doing this, and I sound like a broken record because I always go on about this. I sort of realised the last couple of days that, you know, I was really only thinking about what people would want to see on YouTube and what people would want to see me create, and obsessively watching videos of how to capture an audience, how to create a personal brand, and it was honestly exhausting because I realised I was just focusing so much on what other people would want to see when I don't even know what other people would want to see. I mean, when I watch YouTube, yes, I like watching people run, but I also like watching people chit chat, I like watching people's days. And I know that for people to follow you, you have to show a journey or be able to relate to them or be authentic and be you, but also, you know, don't be too boring, make it exciting, make it cinematic. And it was like, can I not just film for the love of filming? That's what's made me pick up the camera the last, probably yesterday I picked up the camera. And I noticed I just felt immediately so much better. I just love talking to the camera, and I love talking to you, and I love editing it, and it just makes me so happy. I know it was only like making a recipe, but I don't really care because I enjoyed filming it and I'm going to enjoy editing it, and I'm just going to post it. I think that people will follow you online, and this is for anyone who wants to create a personal brand. Just be yourself and post what you want to post. It's exhausting sometimes figuring out a niche and then sticking to the niche, and when people look at your account they should be able to and then know everything about you. I'm like, number one, I hate social media. I really don't like social media because I feel like it's just literally 30 seconds of your life, if even, and then people scroll and forget about you. I like YouTube because it's long form and you can get more in depth into my life and my personality, and it's more authentic, it's more raw. That's why I love it so much. YouTube is very difficult to get exposure, get people to see you, whereas on social media it's very easy, I would say, maybe TikTok especially, to go viral or to get, I don't know, instant clicks. I don't know guys, that's just where I was thinking. So that's why I've picked up the camera again. I guess I realised that I was putting a lot of pressure on myself to create on social media and even sometimes create good content for YouTube, because I am still looking and craving for followers and subscribers and likes and views, almost in a way to get validation from them that I'm relevant or I'm important or that I'm making an impact in some sort of way. I want to feel like I'm inspiring people and that I'm helping people. Relevant. I don't know where that comes from, and I don't know why I have that desire, but I just have this desire to like have lots of followers and have lots of people comment and connect with me, and I don't know if that's just I'm longing for that connection, or I don't feel like I belong just from the past and I would never fit in school. I didn't have friends, and I still to an extent don't have friends. Part of me was just like, okay, well that's primal, because you know it was all be part of the tribe, and if you're not part of the tribe you're gonna die, but we don't have that problem anymore. If anything, we have a problem with with self-love. I especially feel like I have a problem with self-love. I can't seem to love myself. And then I was like, well, a loving myself act is doing things that I enjoy. And that's creating content. When you have self-love, you don't need others to validate you and your existence, because you already have that, and that's ultimately all you need. Because at the end of the day, me to you is just another person amongst the 7-8 billion people in the world. And when you think about it like that, it's not that deep. Anything is not that deep, and everyone has their own lives. Hopefully that makes sense. Don't fall. Guys, what do we think of the jacket? Sorry, I keep asking you what you think of my outfits, but it's like, I'm trying to dress better. I'm actually liking it. I really like this one, but I thought it was the one that I ordered the last time. Remember the one that had the broken zip? But they've sent me this and it doesn't have a hood. And I thought the last one had a hood, I can't really remember. But I'm always cold, so I feel like I'll always wear a hoodie or something underneath it, so I can easily just put that hoodie up. But I was just watching Stranger Things there. I started watching the last season. I know I'm late to the party. I know. I get into a flow of watching things. First it was Formula 1, and then I watched the Minions for a bit. That took me about 5 days to get through that movie. So now I'm watching Stranger Things. Do not spoil it for me. Do not spoil it for me. I think I know what happens in the end though. I think I've saw something, and I think I'm being in denial about what I've seen. But so far, there's been so much blood. It's so much more gory than the last ones. Well, I've only got up to episode 2, and we're in the hospital talking about Vecna and coincidences. That's how far I've got. So we'll keep it going.
Your postal address as well, that way they can call back and see if they're
brilliant. Thanks, Elizabeth. You're very kind. Thank you. Bye bye. Jesus,
28.
Did I get that's my voice? You have to do like that. You have to be very
28.
Right.
Golf Foxtrot.
Relax.
Man's on a mission. What are you getting, Daddy? Bagels. Man is on a mission. Oh look, donuts. Ooh, chocolate beans. Oh, look at them, yummy. Oh my god. Oh, he's gone. Man's getting this. Do you want us gone? Would you like a receipt? As you can see. Would you like a receipt, Daddy?
They seem to be the same as those, too.
Yeah, same, like, sort of twins. Yeah. Guys, it's raining. Can you even see me? It hasn't rained in so long. I know, but it's still rain. I want my almond croissant.
Oh my god, that smells like a bakery.
Perfect cue to eat our ramen croissants.
Oh, sorry, it was like right at the bottom.
You wouldn't like those because they're custard.
Oh, that's not very nice. No?
Some taste that's what you mean.
Yeah, it's like a creamy sort of thing.
Take them out.